Okay, Salah-Eddine, welcome to the English for Life show.
Thank you.
So it was really nice to have you as a client. You came to me because you wanted to improve your speaking skills, your English speaking skills. Why? Can you tell us why?
Yes, absolutely. For two main things, because firstly, I'm working in IT, so I every day use English. So yes, I used to read English, to listen some video in English, but practicing English currently, I don't have uh, the, the 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 time to talk with other people. So I needed to practice to to
Right.
be more confident with my English. So yes, this is the first thing. And secondly, because I at this time when I start my lessons with you, it was in June, and in November, I have scheduled to leave France and travel during 1 year. So at this time, English was totally needed. So this is why I wanted to take lessons.
That's amazing. And do you feel now more confident after taking the lessons?
Yeah, it's most about confidence because yes, totally. Currently I'm more confident to speak. I did a lot of mistake, but I'm not afraid to do the mistake, and this is how I can improve. So
Yeah.
yes, I take this like funny. So now
Right. That's
I'm good.
awesome. So the exercise of being able to speak to someone that can then give you feedback and
Yes,
correct mistakes was just good enough. You know you're not perfect, and it's okay because you know with time as you speak you will improve.
yes,
Right.
yes. This is the only way to improve. So first, I think it's very important to have confidence. Like that, you can make mistake on just talk.
Right. Because would you say that at the beginning you were more hesitant to speak, maybe because you wanted to use that perfect sentence, or
Yes, I wanted to try the French to English at first time. So maybe make maybe complex sentences, uh,
right.
or English seems like maybe a language more direct. So just talk, and when you talk, I think the, the most of time people will understand what you say, and this is the most important thing.
True,
So
true, true. And would you say that you speak mostly with English, like native people, like from Great Britain or America, or other nationalities?
on different nationalities because uh, now currently I'm in Thailand, but at the start I was in Tanzania and I did a safari, so I met people uh, from Polonia. I don't
Yeah,
know how to say
Poland.
in Poland. Yes, it's Poland, and people from England, and they were from Manchester, so they have a really difficult accent, you know.
Oh yeah,
So it
right.
was very difficult to talk with them, but I did it. So
Wow. And they understood you, and you understood
yes,
them mostly.
I think yes. No, not most. You know, when I talk with them, yes, they understand what I want to say, but I have very difficulties to understand what they say because they don't.
Yeah.
They have a specific accent,
Oh, for
really.
sure. Yeah, for Manchester, for sure. They speak quickly, don't they? They have a very specific accent. They speak quickly, and it. I find most native speakers, like from America or Great Britain, they, I think that everyone understands them.
Yes.
They think when they speak, everyone understands. But
Yeah, exactly. And when I said to other people I met here, for example, in Thailand, I met someone from UK too, and I told him I talk with people from Manchester. So he told me, "Oh, really? Yes, it's
yeah,
very difficult."
no, exactly,
Yes.
exactly. I'm Canadian, and I mean, so there are definitely some accents, like the Scottish accent or the
Okay.
Irish accent for sure. There's, I think the same for you, right? Like in French, are there certain regions in France that,
Yeah,
you know?
in south or in the north you have, because I'm from north, you have
Yeah,
some languages, not only accent, some words are totally different. So yes.
right, right. Well, yeah, I understand, and I'm from Quebec, so le Québécois is also a dialect that's very
Yeah.
right and different. Yes, yeah, totally. So that's fascinating, man. So let's start from the beginning. Like how old were you when you decided to learn, you know, coding, development, web, all that stuff?
Um, when I was young, I was a lot of time on my computer because uh, I love played video games like little boys, I think, and I stay a lot on computer.
Yeah.
And at this time when you need to have something like new game, something like that to customize it, you must looking for it in internet, in the web, etc. So this is how
Okay.
uh, I came in IT.
Okay, cool.
And
That was the
after,
motivation. The motivation was like, man, I really want to like play this new game or whatever. It's like, okay,
totally,
cool. And how
exactly.
old were you?
Um,
Teenager, I guess you were.
Yes, I was 15, 13, something like that.
Right.
And after that, so I make my studies in IT, but I don't finish them. I just make a baccalaureate
Yep.
in IT. But at this time, during this year, uh, I did a lot of programming, with some languages. It was not what I liked at this time. At this time, I don't like really coding, but I wanted to learn before how system are working, network are working. So I stopped at this time. And few years later, when I was 26, so a really long time after that, I did uh, lessons like yours, but it was during 1 year. And at this time, I learned to it wasn't lessons about not development or coding, but about system. So system networking uh, and something like that.
Okay.
And after that, I start my job. I I go directly in freelance, and I make some mission from different mission in 3 or 4 years. And after that, I learned coding by myself because you need to improve your skill every time. So that's why
Wow.
I learned to code.
And learning how to code, was that in English or in French?
Yes, in English, both, because I have some courses in French, but you must look another courses maybe more um, recent. So the most of the time it's in English. So I used to take both,
Mhm.
but like I told you before, at this time I just know I just know listen and maybe understand the most part of what people are saying in English, but speaking it was very difficult for me at this time.
Right. What is what is your job now? What is the title of your job?
Currently, I'm working as a freelancer, like I said, as a system administrator.
System administrator.
So
Uh-huh.
my job is to uh, maintain the system of a company totally working, help different employees when they have mistakes, when they have problems or issues with their computer.
Okay.
Uh, and also, I have to securize the system because everything is connected to internet. So I need to manage the IT system with a team.
Holy shit, that sounds important, you know?
Yes, yes, yes.
I
Okay.
mean, man, the other day I forgot to put an update on my WordPress website
Mm-hmm.
and crashed, like, and
Uh,
I just didn't, and I didn't even know how to do the update. It was like, what? I don't get it. It was complicated, like
yes.
I can't imagine, like, my God, the level of intelligence or organization. I don't know what it takes for you to do what you do, because I would go crazy.
Oh, I think it's like a lot of jobs, you just need to take your time, to be patient, to read, and have good skill in communication. It's not only about technical skill, because you are not alone, and
That's
you just
yeah.
you just need to have basic good understanding. It's
Mhm.
basics, only basics, and after that you can be better with practicing on. I think the one of the most skill you need to have in IT globally.
Yeah.
It's just to how to find information when you need it. That's all. It's the
Okay.
most important.
Wow, that's really interesting. And I love how, because people that are not in IT like me, I'm not in that world. Um,
Hmm.
we have like a stereotypical image of IT, like a geek, introverted, you know,
Yes.
doesn't speak to anyone, always like, but it's the opposite. It's to be successful in this business, you're saying, right?
Yes, like you said, I was a little bit like that. I was my personality. I think I'm an introvert, so
Mhm.
I
Mhm.
don't speak with a lot of people. But my job make me speak with people because, as I said to you,
Mm.
uh, I need to help people of the company. So every day I'm talking with my collaborators. So you need to have good communication, to be patient, and
Yeah.
yeah, help people. So it's
Right.
not only coding behind computer every day. It's not like that.
Right. And it's interesting when you said they said the most important thing is to be able to know how to get like information, like,
Hmm.
because there's such a vast amount of information and you need to be able to find solutions. What do you think about this new open AI, this chat GPT?
GPT.
Yeah.
Yes, I think it's an excellent tool for assisting you currently because it
Mhm.
can make some uh, jobs for you without researching information directly on a browser like Google.
Right. Right.
But currently it's free. We don't
Right.
know when he will be uh,
Yeah,
paid,
paid. Yeah, or yes, we don't know when it will be monetized. Yeah, I don't.
monetized. Yes,
Mhm. Yeah,
monetized.
yeah, yeah,
So yes, currently I think we can use it, but don't put all your hope in this ChatGPT. This is my opinion. Maybe it's
yeah.
maybe bigger than what I said, but
You mean
I
because
tried
it
it.
could be? Yeah, you mean you think it could be too expensive? You mean, or
Maybe because every time when there is a technology uh, make a big change, it's when the technology make a big change, some people want to earn money with it. So it's totally normal for the creators to earn
right?
money too.
Sure.
So you can use it today for try for your job maybe, but don't put your hope for on these tools for multiple years. I don't.
Yeah.
Maybe for me, I can use it, but I prefer to keep my skills like researching on Google than
I.
using this. But it's a
Oh, right.
very excellent today.
Yeah, it's a really excellent, but like you're saying, be cautious, be careful, not to put
Mhm,
all
mhm.
your eggs in one
Yes.
basket. Yes, I understand. Because for me, I find it incredible because you know I, I'm a small business, and I want to generate content for my own courses. For example, practicing TOEIC, and
Mhm.
it'll come up
Yes.
with ideas, and not more than ideas, like the actual content, with
And It's very,
Unbelievable.
yes, I totally agree with you. And I saw a video where one guy combined ChatGPT with another AI.
Mhm.
And this AI, it's about graphic illustration. It
Right.
generates. You saw it maybe? You
I've
have
seen
seen
this
it?
too, yeah, because Open AI also they own Chat GPT, but also another one called DALI, DALLE,
Yes,
which
maybe.
is computer generated images. Unbelievable, unbelievable.
And yes, you can combine both to make maybe websites in maybe 1 hour, and they have very
Right.
crazy styles, graphic design. And yes, I know sometimes I have to build some website, and yes, for me it's very annoying, to write content every time, And
Yeah,
yes, ChatGPT make this thing very easily and very quick. So yes, it's very amazing tool.
for sure. I know quite a lot of people that work in IT who um don't like making websites because they're beyond that. Like that's what they started with, They started doing websites and now it's like, ugh, so boring. Like don't talk to me about that,
And as you said, there is a lot of, or there are a lot of tools to build website very quickly. You
Yeah.
can use maybe WordPress. You can use a lot of things to build your site very quickly and easily by your own. So
Yeah,
it's
true.
very,
Yeah, yeah,
it can be
absolutely.
boring.
It's not like before, I don't know, 10 years ago it was like
Yeah,
but
you
people
must
still,
learn coding at this time. Yes.
yeah, that's right. You had to be able to code to actually create a website, right?
Mhm.
Or now, yeah. And so are developers worried about open AI, like artificial intelligence taking over their jobs?
I don't think so, because you will be every time. You need every time. I think you need to, when you have a specific thing to build, you must have very good communication with your team, your client, or someone is working in this project. So yes, you can have maybe tools like AI, ChatGPT, etc., to make something uh, mainstream project, But when you have to build something very specific,
Right.
uh, I think developers need to every time know new skill and learn to use these tools to maybe be uh, uh, more
Efficient.
efficient. Yeah,
Yep.
efficient in their job.
Mm.
But no, so I think today skills, coding is a very good skill. You can use it in every job. In every job you can have to use code to make easily something. So no, coding is not something. I don't think developers are afraid about ChatGPT. This is why
Right.
they built it, I think.
That's what they built it. Yeah. That's true. It was built by developers, right?
Yeah.
Good point. Yeah. No, I agree. I don't think it's funny because it all comes back to communication, right? Even the ability to use Chat GPT, if the best possible way, you need to be a good communicator in order to provide the best input and
Mhm.
have understand the goals from all the different stakeholders. So I totally agree with you. I don't think we need to
Mm.
worry about it. But for example, Elon Musk talks about AI, being potentially, dangerous because, um,
It can be dangerous, I think.
hmm,
Uh, I think it can be dangerous in two things. The first, it's we don't know how AI can improve his self by himself.
you think it's a
So
he or she? I'm thinking it's a she, but I mean, I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's possible. I don't know, because we don't know what it can be, what it will be happen. No,
It's
it will
yeah,
happen.
Yeah, it is a better pronoun, I think. It, not
Yes.
she, it.
Yes.
Mm,
So we don't know. And secondly, I think AI, yes, can be dangerous for jobs. I think it's very for work on people because AI can replace a lot of things in different jobs. So
yeah.
I think today, in some countries, people must learn to use technology, I will say correctly, because they use it, but they don't use the tools to build uh, things in their life. They consume technology. Yes, they can buy phone, maybe computer, and they play video games. With phone, they take pictures, but they don't use technology to build things. So
Okay.
uh,
Hmm.
this is why I think it can be dangerous because some AI at some times can replace a job totally. So I think this is why it's dangerous.
Yeah, I mean, I think about just my industry, like translating. Okay, translators, even before Chat GDP, it was like you use Deep L and you
Hmm.
can translate almost perfectly. Like, I mean, almost,
Hmm.
95%. Like, I mean, it's accurate, but maybe you want to change a little bit of the words or expressions to make it sound more, you know, uh, de l'actualité, for example.
Hmm.
But
Hmm.
it pretty much replaces translating work. And now with Chat GDP, I see it replacing, content creators. Really, I mean, it's writers.
Yes.
It's it's unbelievable. And I didn't think that AI would replace creative jobs. That seems to be. I thought that would be the last thing it would, replace. Yeah.
Uh, I don't know really. It's very because as I told you before, I saw an AI was where you can generate graphics, you can generate design, a total design,
Yeah.
and you can combine this design with the text for your article with ChatGPT and build your own website. So I don't know. Yes, you are not totally wrong about creativity because something needs very um, deep creativity, I think. But for there are a lot of content today in web. So AI can generate a lot of things from this content. So I don't think creative jobs will be
Replaced.
will well replaced, but they can have some difficulties to get a job or something like that if they don't know how to use AI in their jobs currently because they must use it.
Gotcha. Yeah.
I think.
Fair enough. Yep. It's like, yeah, it could definitely enhance. It'll obviously enhance. And if you don't know how to use it, you're in big trouble.
Yeah,
You're screwed.
I think yes, I think.
Yeah. So tell me, so it's fascinating how you were working in systems and networks in France, in Paris, I guess, and then how did you move?
No, I start maybe something like 5 years, and at this time I was in North because I'm from North,
Okay, the north of
and
France. Yeah.
North of France. And after 1 year, I got a mission in the south next Marseille. Marseille.
Okay. Yep.
So I moved to the south,
Mhm.
and after that, at this time, yes, there was COVID. So at this time, I lose this job, and after that, I get another one,
Mhm.
and after that, another one. And at this time, I'm with this company since 2 years now, and I stayed 3 years in the south, and today I'm traveling. I'm traveling. I'm working remotely. So yes, it's very cool to
Oh,
live
okay.
this
So
today.
you're right. So you're independent. You're a freelance.
Yes, yes,
So
yes.
you work 100% remote, and so you've decided to travel just for like you're a digital nomad.
Yes, exactly. To try to, yes, to work but I have a chance. It's I can work with my client today, so I leave France with a client. But yes, today I'm working remotely, and I'm traveling from different countries, and yes, it's amazing.
Oh, that's the best, man. That's the dream. That many, I know that's a lot. Many people would want to live that type of lifestyle.
But this is my one of my goal, because when I start, as I said, my formation 5 years before,
Yep.
uh, this is what I wanted. This is what I want. I wanted to work uh, and don't have some geographic restrictions.
Yeah.
So this is why I learn English too, because it's opened a lot of opportunities.
Right.
A lot of remote jobs are available if you speak English.
Right.
So
Yeah.
uh,
Right. Yeah.
um,
Yeah. I mean, it opens up
uh,
the whole world for sure. That's
totally.
great. Yeah. No, what were you?
And
What were you
at this time, when I did this formation,
yeah.
uh, I did that at this time. I was in formation in IT and system and network, so not development. But I wanted to work from totally remotely. And
Right.
at this time, maybe after 2 years or three after COVID,
Yeah.
um, I wanted to learn coding to be able to work remotely, because at this time before COVID, only developers can maybe work remotely, not
Yeah. That's
everyone.
right. Okay. Right. Okay. Yeah.
So
Because
this
if
is
you're, yeah, if
was
you're in charge of systems and stuff, you have to be sur place, right?
available.
Yeah.
Yes.
To be able to. Yeah. Okay, so that's so cool. So what was the first country you decided to visit, like as a digital nomad?
I don't know, but I start with Tanzania, where I make a safari,
Wow.
and after that it was amazing.
Oh yeah.
Until today, it was the best thing I did for the
Wow.
moment, because yes, it was very amazing.
Right. So,
After that, I yes,
did you work in Tanzania at the same time?
no. No. When I was in Tanzania, I stopped work for maybe 6 weeks to take holidays,
Okay.
and I start work maybe at 10th of December.
Okay.
I
Okay.
And
Okay.
after that, I went to Jordan.
Wow, Jordan, cool. I'd like to visit Jordan. Okay,
Uh,
cool.
Jordan, it was very cool too. I went to a site called Petra,
Yeah, yeah.
and I went to the desert Wadi Rum. It was amazing. Wadi Rum, it was amazing too. There is some movies there. Um, uh, they realized in this desert, like Alone on Mars, Seul sur Mars, with Matt Damon. I don't know if you
Oh yeah,
have
I
this.
heard of it. Yeah, I heard that movie. I've never seen it, but yes, yes, yes. Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
there's a lot of movies released in the Wadi Rum.
Ah,
And
cool.
today I'm in Thailand.
Wow. Okay. Were you working while you were in Jordan? Were you working at the same time?
Nope, only when I came in Thailand I start to work again.
Okay, cool. So now you're in like, do you live alone? Do you have a girlfriend, or like, are you
Yes, I'm married. I'm with my wife.
with your wife? What does your wife do?
My wife is like me. She works as a freelancer, but she's wedding, not only wedding now, but uh, at start wedding photographer.
Okay, cool. And so she's doing that. She can work in Thailand as a wedding photographer.
She, currently, she took pictures of safari and
Right.
traveling, and maybe she's. That's why I told you she start with wedding photographer, but
Yeah.
she's thinking to change their activities, their main activity, to maybe make another kind of photograph
Okay. Wow.
pictures.
So you're with the right partner because obviously she likes traveling and taking photos of new and interesting places, and so
Yes,
that's really cool.
yes.
So how is it living? What's it like living in Thailand, working and living in Thailand?
Um, I have my 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 journey. I don't know my kind of
Yeah.
journey, my type of journey. So first in between France, because my client is in France and I'm in Thailand, there is 6 hours of difference.
Okay, right.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I can there is 6 hours more in Thailand than France. So when in France it's 9, for me it's 3 p.m.
Okay, so you start work at 3 p.m.
Yes, exactly. So at the morning I can go out, visit country, city, something like that, go
Yeah.
to the beach, and
Wow.
after that at 3 p.m. I start my job. But I
Wow.
need to finish to 8 from France. So for me it's midnight.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
this is
It's
how I manage it today.
okay. Okay. Yeah, it's a different lifestyle for sure. And so are you near the beach in Thailand? Or?
Yes, now I'm maybe at 300 meter of the beach. I'm in
Wow.
Koh Samui, so I'm in Ireland. I
Yeah.
came here maybe 1 week ago, but before I was in Bangkok and Chiang Mai.
Okay. Wow. That's spectacular. And how, so the internet
Yes.
connection is good? It's good enough?
It depends of the of the hotel or the Airbnb, but I have every time my phone and I bought a SIM card with a good connection. So it's very important for me to have a good connection for the job, for my job,
Of
and
course.
for everything. When you're
Yeah.
traveling, you need to move every time, etc. So yes, the the most of the time I use my phone connection.
Also, it's good enough. The phone connection is it's enough
Yes,
power.
yes.
Well,
In Thailand, yes. In Jordan, yes. But in Tanzania, it was a little bit difficult. But
right.
I was
So
not
you weren't
wasn't
working.
working.
So
But
yeah.
mm,
Okay.
so I kind of lost myself.
Yeah, that's amazing. So that's you're living the dream, my friend. No children, not yet.
Not yet. This is why I did it. Uh, I did it. I did it.
Yeah,
But maybe in 1 year I come back in France, and because I will be 32 when I come back,
yeah.
and maybe it's time to have children. We will see.
Inshallah.
No,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah. Well, for me, so I'm 43, and my children are now 4 and 6 years old, two boys,
Okay. Okay.
and I'm thinking that maybe in 1 year, maybe next year, or my goal is to have my business also 100%
Mhm.
online, and I
Mhm.
would like to also travel the world,
Yes.
uh,
Yes.
with my children. Now they're old. They're old. They're maybe in 2 years, because my son, who is 6 years old, I see now he's mature. Like there's a maturity to him now at 6, like
Okay.
where he wants to help. He wants to. He's not a bad boy anymore. He's always a good.
Okay. Okay.
I see the maturity. So I think at 6 years old, 6 and 8, I think it would be perfect. And they're very curious, and they love meeting new
Yes.
people. So
It's a very nice idea. Today I think I did it because I can do it, and after that I think I need to like this is why I learn English too, to improve my skills, to be able in some years to do the same thing with my children if I have one. Um, so and today, yes, I'm working as a freelancer and I have this chance to work with one client. He was very cool with me, but today I depend of him, you know.
right,
So I need to to do something like to make my own business with multiple clients. Like that, maybe I can do it in the future and not depend of only one client. So I need to
right,
improve my money
right,
earns. I don't know.
right. Your
So
earnings. right, your revenue stream, I would say, you know, like to have it coming from different directions, you know.
Yes.
Absolutely. Yeah, man. Well, I'm sure you will achieve this. Maybe you and your wife. You know, I work with my wife, so she really helps me with administrative work, adm um, finance, everything that's organizational. I'm more
Okay.
creative, more, you know, like customer facing, pedagogical.
Okay.
But we complement each other, and I have to say, it helps, because once you do your own thing, it definitely helps. But it's not necessary. You can also do it solo as well. But it's nice to
Yes.
have a common project, you know.
Clearly, yes. It's better to have someone when you can work with. We can work with him,
Yeah.
but it depends. It depends really, because for example, my wife, yes, she has her activity,
Mhm.
but I think too, I agree with her. If I have some children, uh, I want to manage my children. I don't want to leave them uh, in,
Yes.
in
Yes.
in school, in school, etc. etc. Have some type of um type of type. Yes,
Mhm.
I want to be here if I have children too. So I need to manage my time. I don't want to be only working, because there is a lot of things I need to be convergent. I don't know. I think to
Mhm.
have uh, totally to have everything works together.
Yeah, it's a lot for sure. Children is a we agree. Like, we did the same. I mean, we did not put our children into in crash. You know, like we
Yes,
kept them at
what
home.
I want to say. Yes.
We think we prefer that, because it is precious, you know, at that age. And if you have the chance to be with them at that early age, it's better, you know. It's much
Mhm.
better, I think, you know.
Yes.
So for sure. If we hadn't had children, you know, our business would be, we think, much bigger. But because we spent a lot of time with our children instead of
Hmm.
focusing on the business. But but it's fine. I don't regret it. You know, now they're at school, and they're very well balanced, and they like
Yes.
going to school. You know, so it's great. I think it's worth spending the time. Like,
Having children, it's another project, I think.
oh
So
yeah, it's another
you
project,
will
man.
see a
But
big
one piece
project.
of advice, if I can give you one advice, it's never the right time to have children. So don't wait forever.
Okay. Okay.
It's never the right time. I think she's next to you. You're looking over there. Like, I think she.
Okay.
I hope she hears me. Inshallah, of course.
Inshallah. Uh,
Okay, my friend. Well, listen, it was a lovely chat. Very interesting. We talked about a lot of things: AI, children, digital nomads,
yeah. Thank
the
you.
future. Yeah, it was
Thank you.
great. You're a very inspiring guy. I mean, to do what you do, I think many people would be interested in having that type of lifestyle. And so, maybe what advice would you give, let's say, to young people who want this lifestyle, and who perhaps they're working a job that they don't like, you know, and they're thinking of getting into, you know, technology, you know?
I think first thing is to be patient, because when you start, not firstly, you need to learn some skills
Mhm.
uh, about what you want um, in your life. Okay, a lot of people make these mistakes. They want something, but they didn't do the things they are going to uh, uh, provide what they want. So first, you must do things in your life that are going to give you what you want.
Mm,
And second, you need to be patient, I think, because nothing. If you have something very um, important for you, it will not come in tomorrow. So you need to be patient
yeah.
and tomorrow to be resilient and make mistakes. This is
Mm.
what I think.
That's great advice. So do like have a goal about what you want in life first, not what's like what you think would be good, but just what's good for you.
Mhm.
Be patient, and because it takes time, and be resilient.
Be resilient, yeah, totally. And if during this time you are building something and you must to do some sacrifice, like leaving your family or leaving something you like a lot, I think it's a good way to do what you want because it will give you a lot of power to achieve what you want. I
Wow.
think.
Excellent. Wow. So be willing to sacrifice something important. Wow. I love it, man. Okay. Good stuff, man. It was great talking to you, Salah-Eddine. And I wish you
Thank
the
you,
best.
Robert.
Thank
Thank you
you.
for everything. Thank
Thanks,
you.
my man. I'll speak to you soon. Have a good day.
Okay. Have a good
Bye-bye.
day. Thank you. Bye.